Well, there is more high drama in the village of Dolton tonight, where embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard is trying.
Well, there's more tonight. The drama in Dolton escalates as embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard faces yet another crisis. What's really going on behind the scenes? From financial chaos to political feuds, Henyard's grip on power is slipping. Stay tuned as we break down the latest twists in this high-stakes showdown. The plot thickens. Tiffany Henyard, the so-called super mayor, has found herself in yet another shocking situation, this time at a check-cashing place. What was she doing there? Why would a mayor need such a service? The details behind this unexpected visit have raised serious questions about her financial dealings. With ongoing accusations of mismanagement and corruption, this latest twist only adds fuel to the fire. Was this a personal errand, or does it connect to something much bigger? Stay tuned as we break down what really happened and what it could mean for her already crumbling reputation. Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles, where the drama never stops and the truth hits harder than a knockout punch. Corruption, scandals, and power plays. If it's messy, we're on it. From political chaos to combat sports controversy, nothing stays hidden for long. Stay locked in as we break down the biggest clashes, expose the wildest scandals, and bring you the stories they don't want you to hear. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Things are about to get heated. When news first broke that Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton, Illinois, was spotted at a check-cashing business, people were shocked. For those not familiar, check-cashing establishments are often used by individuals who need fast access to cash, but don't have access to traditional banking services. These are places that typically deal with people who are struggling financially, not high-profile politicians. So what exactly was Henyard doing in a place like this? Was she conducting personal business? Or was there something more suspicious going on? When a political figure like Henyard, who has been in the public eye for years, does something like this, it doesn't go unnoticed. And as expected, people began questioning her motives. Was she just conducting a routine errand? Or does this move point to something much more troubling? This is not the first time Henyard has stirred controversy, but this moment in particular had the public wondering if there's more to her financial dealings than meets the eye. What are your thoughts? Does this seem like a simple personal errand? Or is it the tip of the iceberg in a much larger scandal? Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. For months now, Henyard has been under scrutiny for the way she has handled the town's finances. Reports of mismanagement, lack of oversight, and questionable spending have plagued her time in office.
Deep debt, and that is the finding of an investigation of village finances and the spending habits of beleaguered Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
But what makes this incident at the check-cashing place even more suspicious is the timing. Henyard's leadership has been marked by a series of financial failures that have left Dolton's budget in chaos. From underfunded public services to mounting debt, it's clear that there are issues with how money is being handled. So when news of her visit to a check-cashing place broke, many began to wonder, could this be part of a bigger scheme to funnel funds away from the town's budget and into her own pockets? When politicians act out of the ordinary, especially when it comes to finances, it often raises alarms. The fact that a mayor would turn to a check-cashing business for what seems like a simple task calls into question the true state of the town's finances. Why not use a more conventional means to manage financial transactions? Why go to a place that's designed for people who need quick access to cash, usually under questionable circumstances? Could this be more than a slip-up or poor judgment? Could Henyard be involved in something much larger and more concerning? We want to hear your thoughts. Do you think this visit is part of a larger issue? To truly understand the significance of this check-cashing trip, we need to look at the larger context. Henyard's leadership in Dolton has been riddled with accusations of financial mismanagement. From failing to properly allocate funds to suspicious spending on government projects, her track record on financial matters hasn't been great. This visit could just be another small piece in a much larger puzzle. Could she have been trying to keep her personal financial situation separate from her official dealings? Was she trying to hide something? The fact that she was spotted in such an unconventional place for someone in her position only adds to the growing suspicion that something is off. But let's take a closer look at Henyard's past financial decisions. A few months ago, an audit revealed discrepancies in Dolton's budget. Funds that were supposed to be allocated to public projects had mysteriously disappeared, and there was no clear explanation. Some have speculated that these missing funds could have been funneled elsewhere, and the check-cashing place might have been a method of moving money under the radar. Does this latest event suggest that Henyard is involved in something more sinister? It's hard to ignore the growing pattern of financial mismanagement in her administration. As more details surface, it becomes clearer that the people of Dolton are facing a major crisis under her leadership. What do you think? Is this just one more sign of Henyard's financial troubles? Or could this be something worse? Drop your opinion in the comments below. The timing of Henyard's check-cashing visit is crucial in understanding the gravity of the situation. Dolton is in the midst of a financial crisis, and Henyard has been criticized for her role in it. Public services are stretched thin, businesses are struggling to stay afloat, and residents are becoming increasingly frustrated with the way the town is being managed. Henyard's visit to a check-cashing business could be seen as a symbol of just how bad things have gotten. If the mayor herself is resorting to unconventional financial methods, what does that say about the state of the town's finances? Residents of Dolton are wondering if their tax dollars are being mishandled or if funds are being diverted to serve personal interests. Henyard's failure to address these concerns is only fueling the fire. By not explaining her visit to the check-cashing place, she's left the public to speculate about what might really be going on. Do you think Henyard should be held accountable for her actions? Or is this just another misunderstanding? Leave a comment with your thoughts. Dolton's financial problems didn't start overnight. For years, the town has been struggling with mounting debt and underfunded services. But under Henyard's leadership, things have taken a turn for the worse. She has been accused of mismanaging funds, leading to a severe lack of accountability in local government spending. In 2023, a financial report showed that Dolton was operating at a significant deficit. Critical services were underfunded, yet Henyard's administration continued to approve questionable contracts and projects. Public works were delayed, and residents began to feel the impact of the financial mismanagement. Now, with her being spotted at a check-cashing business, it's clear that the mayor's own financial situation may not be as transparent as it should be. Could this incident be a sign that Henyard is trying to hide the full extent of her financial troubles? Or is this just an isolated event? As always, we want to hear from you. Do you think the mayor's actions are linked to her handling of Dolton's finances? Or is this just another coincidence? Drop a comment and let us know what you think. As the story spreads, more and more people are becoming vocal about Henyard's visit to the check-cashing place. Social media has been buzzing with questions and suspicions. Some residents are outraged, demanding that the mayor explain herself and address the growing concerns about her administration. Others are simply confused, wondering how a public official could be involved in something so unusual. Public reaction has been mixed, but the one thing everyone agrees on is that Henyard's actions raise serious questions. Why would a mayor, already under fire for financial mismanagement, take a trip to a check-cashing business. This story has caught fire, and people are demanding answers. Henyard has stayed silent on the issue, refusing to comment on what she was doing at the check-cashing business. Her silence only adds to the growing suspicion that she may be trying to cover something up. What's your take? Should the mayor explain her visit, or do you think it's no big deal? Let us know what you think in the comments below. One of the most troubling aspects of this entire situation is Henyard's refusal to address the issue publicly. In politics, silence often speaks louder than words. By not offering an explanation, she's leaving room for even more speculation. This is a pattern we've seen time and again from Henyard. When confronted with controversy, she often chooses to remain silent or dismiss it altogether. But this strategy may not work much longer. The public's patience is wearing thin, and as more people demand answers, it's becoming clear that her lack of transparency is only making things worse. What do you think? Does Henyard need to speak up and clear the air, or should we just move on from this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. So what does all of this mean for Tiffany Henyard and the future of Dolton? With financial mismanagement, public outrage, and this shocking visit to a check-cashing place, it's clear that the mayor's leadership is in serious trouble. As the situation unfolds, we'll be here to bring you the latest updates. But what do you think? Was this visit to a check-cashing place just a simple mistake, or does it point to something bigger? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more coverage on this and other explosive stories. You won't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for watching Red Rumbles, where we bring you the stories that matter, no matter how messy they get.